So have you guys ever wished that you had somebody that could give you rock solid advice anytime you wanted it? Well, today I'm here to tell you a huge secret, and that is that we all have a higher self inside of us that is a veritable fountain of knowledge and information, and all you need to do is to learn how to start listening to it. So if you have ever thought about this, if you've ever wanted some guidance in your life, if you were curious about what somebody spiritual would tell you to do in your day-to-day life, this is the episode for you. I'm going to tell you how to do this. It's easy, it's quick, anyone can do it. So if you want to learn more, please keep watching. Hi guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I am a life coach and law of attraction teacher, and you have found my YouTube channel where I upload 2 new videos for you guys each and every week, all about the art of creating your best life ever. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on anything, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So today I'm going to share with you guys one of the best life hacks you will ever come across. And that is the fact that you have inside of you already all the answers you ever needed. So I've talked about this recently on Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram, you really should, because I post some great daily mindset and manifesting advice on there as well. So make sure you watch me there as well so that you catch everything. But I posted over there recently all about how we can all access our higher self if we are just quiet, if we listen to our inner voice. We have so much knowledge inside of us. So I get questions from you guys like every week, and I mean, sometimes I can answer them, sometimes I can't, but the thing is that what I really want you guys to know today is that we all have the power to sink in, to get quiet, to listen to our soul. We have so much more knowledge than we think we do. The thing is, it is your subconscious brain and the fear that you've been listening to your whole life, the fear soundtrack that is playing, that is where all of our worry and questioning comes from. Because if you can be quiet and just listen to what your heart or gut is telling you, it is going to be so much easier. It's only when we let this soundtrack, and like I say soundtrack because it is like this negative, repetitive thing in your mind telling you, you're not enough, that's never gonna work out, you're too stupid, you're too this, you're too that, blah, 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 blah. How dare you even thinking about this stuff? That's the soundtrack that we want to learn how to ignore. The thing is, for most of us, that soundtrack has been playing a really long time. So it's gonna take you a little bit of work to sink in and to ignore that part of yourself. And I mean, that part of yourself is really just your ego, right? It is trying to keep you safe. It is trying to keep you in the same space, because if you keep doing the same things over and over again, there's theoretically no fear and you can't run into any danger. So this part of your brain really is just a normal thing. It is trying to keep you safe. The thing is, it is also trying to keep you away from doing anything new, from taking any new chances in life. And if you listen to that ego mind, you eventually are going to feel stuck. You are going to feel like you woke up one day in someone else's life. You are going to wonder where your joy has gone. And your joy really hasn't gone anywhere. It's just that you have stopped exploring. You stopped listening to your inner voice. You stopped exploring the path that you are meant to be on. The path we are all meant to be on is one of growth and expansion. So if you're not growing and expanding, that means you're contracting basically, and that goes against your very nature as a human. So it is super important to keep growing. And while we are growing, we might have concerns, we might want some guidance, we might have questions along the way. So this is what I'm going to teach on today. I'm going to share with you guys this easy technique for you to connect with your higher self. So we all have this higher self inside of us. This is our spiritual side, the person up there, way up there, spiritually speaking, that can see the bigger picture, right? So as humans, we are bound by our human existence. We are bound by our very limited viewpoint. We are bound by this perspective. But if we can connect with this part of ourselves as a multidimensional being, you have access to this other version of you. And that version of you has so much more information than you ever thought possible. So the thing is, you probably listen to your higher self. You probably connect to your higher self all the time, but you probably don't even realize what you are doing. But really, it's just going in and listening to that voice that comes up without thinking, that comes up without reasoning, that comes up without logic. That's the voice we want to connect to over and over again. And that'll make a little sense once I walk you through this easy exercise. So how to connect to your higher self. This is actually really, really simple. It is so simple, you are probably going to think this isn't doing anything at all. But I want you to keep practicing. I want you to keep coming back to this, because the more you strengthen this muscle, the easier it will get to hear. So we all innately have something inside of us where we get information from. So that could be your heart or it could be your gut. So I want you to think about in the past when you've had a sudden flash thought of warning or inspiration that has come to you. Like, where has that thought come from? Are you feeling it more in your gut, or are you feeling it more in your heart? So whatever it is for you, I just want you to be aware of that. And if you're not aware of that, you can just be open to listening to a voice coming from anywhere. Okay, so the second step is that I want you to think of a question. Think of something that you are concerned about, that you want guidance about. And I want you to just ask the question, and then just sit there and tune in to your heart or your gut or to whatever it is that you're listening to. And just listen without judgment, listen without reasoning, listen without letting your ego get in the way, and just listen for the first thing that comes up. This is the part that everyone gets messed up, because words are going to come to you. You're going to hear something. Something is going to pop into your mind, and you are going to try to logic yourself out of that. And that is your ego mind coming back into play. What you really want to do is just to keep tuning back into that sentence, tuning back into those words. Even if they kind of don't make sense, even if they sound kind of funny, just keep coming back to what that is. And the cool thing about this is it's not just a one-time process. You can keep asking the questions. You can keep going deeper. You can keep asking for more information. And even if you don't get a clear answer today, try it again tomorrow. Try it again next week. Keep coming back and leaving space for that voice to find you, because that voice is going to find you. The other part of this, like I already touched on, is just listening, and listening without trying to make things right or wrong. Being right or wrong, being black and white, that is all part of our human ego existence, right? So this is about more than your ego. It is about more than your rational mind. It is about listening and trusting. That's all you need to do. Ask a question, listen, and trust. So you might not get this the first time. It might take you a few times to understand the process. It might take you a while to really be like, oh wow, there is a voice inside of me. I do have so much information. I do have so much guidance here. It might take you a while to find it. But like I said, this process is free. It is easy to do. You can do it anytime, anywhere. All you need to do is just to learn how to listen to yourself. So on Instagram, on the blog, anywhere I'm putting out content, I am always trying to empower you guys, because I don't want you to become reliant on me. I don't want you to continue to look outside of yourselves for the answer. I'm here to help teach things. I'm here to help guide you. I'm here to help unlock the things in your mind, and I'm here to help break through your fears. That is what I do. But I want you to understand that really the journey is all about you, and all I am doing as a coach, all I'm doing as a teacher is helping you guys to unlock and get closer to that real authentic version of you. And this is one of truly the most powerful tools I've found to do that. So I really hope that you guys liked this video today. I hope it made sense, and I really hope you go out there and start practicing it. You can practice this on small things in your daily life. You can practice this on big things, but the more that you practice, the easier it will get. If you try this out, please come back and let me know how it goes. Ask me questions. I really want you guys to get this. So please take this to heart and don't just watch it and go to the next video. Try it out right now on whatever random question you might have for yourself. Try it out and let me know how it works. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I really appreciate you spending time in your busy week here with me. If you liked this and found this valuable, please do me a favor and give it a like. And if you want to hear more, hit that subscribe button. If you want to learn more about me, come on over to the site. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can sign up for updates, and I will send you my free fear setting workbook. It's amazing, and it'll really help to get you unstuck if you're feeling stuck and lost. I'll be back here next week in the next video. So until then, I'm wishing you the most amazing week ever. Please go out there and manifest like a badass. And just remember, get ready for the miracle. See you guys.